So I just decided, you know what, let me start let me start this week's vlog because I'm in the kitchen right now. I just filmed the recipe for Instagram Reels using the French brioche bread I made in my last video. If you haven't seen that delicious bread yet, I'll leave the video linked in the description so you guys can check it out. Kamire is sleeping, taking his morning nap, so I jumped into the kitchen to quickly film and then just do a little bit of tidying up. So I just said, you know what, let me just start the vlog. I just realized that my face wasn't focusing, so sorry about that. So I just filmed this delicious, let me show you what it looks like. So I'm currently filming this really delicious bread pudding. So this is a good way to use your leftover brioche bread. If for any reason you have the bread left over, because you know, like unlike traditional bread that you buy from the store, this one doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it will last. It's best eating fresh. When you just bake it, try and eat it that day. But if you can't finish eating it that day, the following day will still be good. But if you leave it longer than that, of course it will become a little bit stale. So what I like to do is I just wrap it up, put it in the freezer, then anytime I want to make French toast, so I have this one left over for French toast. So when I want to make French toast or make like bread pudding like this, I just pull it out and make it. So I'm also planning on putting this recipe on my vlog, on my blog. Sorry, so I'll leave it linked below. Today was Mother's Day, and Saturday was actually the governorship election that was held in Nigeria. So thankfully yesterday was Mother's Day because my husband took me out and I just used my outing to just, you know, not think about all what has been happening in this country concerning all the elections that we've had. So it was really nice. I went to, my husband took me out, we ate, Kamire, the three of us went out as a family. We went to a nice restaurant, we ate, and then I went to delis because there's no how I go to the island and not stop by delis. Delis is my stress reliever. So I went there, window shopped a bit, I picked up a few items. I'll do a haul of that one later, just a few items that I picked out. Then we went to visit family, Kamire's cousins and my husband's mom, his grandmom. So we went to visit her yesterday. It was really nice, and we came home, slept only to wake up to face the reality of everything that has been happening for this election. So I'll just use this vlog also to just maybe rant a little bit and just, you know, get my mind off everything, because a winner has been installed in Lagos. Installed, I say installed because that is not our choice, but it was installed. But we'll keep fighting. There's nothing we can do. So I'll finish up this this video, this recipe. I'll leave the reel linked in the description in case you want to see how I did it, but it's really easy. I'll leave it linked. Then we'll just see how the day goes. So I'm looking forward to spending this day with you guys, and I hope you enjoy today's vlog. show you guys how I've been enjoying my coffee. So I've just been taking my coffee cold. I don't even bother, you know, taking hot coffee, because by the time I'm done attending to Camry, the coffee would have gotten cold, so there's no point. And of course the weather has been really hot. So I have my milk. So this is fresh cow's milk that I'm able to get, thankfully, from the cow herders around my area, and the lady that helps me with the house chores knows them very well, so she brings so she's able to bring. So I even have plans of making cheese later today. I actually made fresh ricotta cheese like last week, I think. I have the video on my Instagram reels, and I also have the recipe on my blog. So I use fresh cow's milk. So I got a fresh batch this morning, so I'm going to be making another ricotta cheese because I have a recipe that I want to make with that. So I have my milk, so you can use any milk you love. I usually add cream, but since I have plenty of milk, so our camera is looking at my face, you can see it. Since I have plenty of milk in my cup, I'll just use only milk today. So add condensed milk. Let me just raise it up a bit. Okay. So condensed milk. I love condensed milk. So in place of this, you can use a vanilla sweet cream, but I don't have any of that yet, so I haven't made. So I'm just using condensed milk. And then for flavoring, I'll use maybe my hazelnut coffee syrup. I would usually use vanilla, but I'm out of vanilla, so I'll just use a little bit of the coffee syrup, and to also sweeten the drink along with the condensed milk. So give this a mix, sorry, mix. See, Camille, you wanted to see what we are doing. Come. Okay. So this is mixed, and then add ice. And then I add my brewed coffee. So I would sip on this for maybe the whole morning into the afternoon. So this is how I've been enjoying my coffee. So I'm going to have breakfast now, so I can continue with my work for the day. I was about to start to make my homemade ricotta cheese with the milk that that got delivered this morning, but they now took lights and I'm not in the mood to put on gem. So let me just show you guys the things I got from delis supermarkets yesterday. I have Camille with me. Camille beside me. Come. So I got this so I don't know if it's philo or philo but I think it's philo. Let me check Google for the pronunciation. So I got this philo pastry. I've been waiting and praying for delis to stock up on some ready-made pastries like this philo pastry or philo pastry and then puff pastry, because they usually stock up on like ready-made croissant, baked croissant in their freezer section, so you can actually buy it and bring it home and bake it whenever you want croissant. So I actually do that. I actually bought some croissants. It's in the freezer right now. So you know, those kind of ready-made pastries that you can just buy, especially those ones that are really difficult to make. I tried making croissant many years ago when I was learning, and I was still coming up in my baking my baking journey and learning how to make some of these breads and everything, and I must tell you, it's not easy, especially in this our hot Nigerian weather. If your kitchen is always hot, if you don't have AC in your kitchen, making croissant or making puff pastry, all those things that are laminated, all those pastries that are laminated, dough pastries, making them in the kitchen, in a hot kitchen, is not funny at all. It's not fun. Your kitchen has to be really cold for you to successfully make those kind of pastries. So it's a bit difficult to make them, and sometimes you just want to make something really nice, so to be cool to have those kind of pastries in your freezer. So I've just been waiting for them to stock up on pastries like that, and I got there yesterday and saw that they had this, and it was actually very affordable. I think this one went for like 8,000, and there are like 20 sheets of philo pastry, philo or philo. I'm still waiting for my Google to come up so I can check for the pronunciation, the proper pronunciation. So I got that. I'm really excited about this. I think I'm going to make like a beef and cheese and pastry. I'll make the beef and cheese filling for this pastry. I'll see. So then I also got fresh thyme. I like the herbs in delis compared to like places like compared to supermarkets like ShopRite, because those ones are, I don't know, they are affordable, but they just always look very dead to me when I get there. But delis always manages to keep their herbs pretty fresh. So I usually buy rosemary from them too, but they didn't have rosemary yesterday, so I just got thyme. Oh, yeah, stay well, boo. Stay well, boo. And then I also got some mascarpone cheese. I'm always looking for cheeses like this as well. I absolutely love cheese, and I just love having things like this in my fridge for snacking, for making pasta, for making desserts and treats. So, and luckily they were doing buy one get one free, so I think it's getting close to its expiry date, so they are trying to sell everything off. So buy one get one free, and one was like 6,000 naira, and so I bought one and I got one free. Their feta cheese is currently also on sale, buy one get one free, but I don't need feta. Mascarpone, this is the gold. So I got this one. Then, like I said, I also got some croissant. Then let me show you guys one other pastry that I got, but I also got this puff pastry. I was so happy don't know if you guys can see. It's really, yeah. So puff pastry, very excited about this one because, like I said, it's really difficult to make this kind of pastries at home. So the ready-made ones are, you know, a better option. So there's a store I follow on Instagram, and they sell most of these foreign groceries. So, and it's usually fastest fingers, because if you snooze, you lose. So luckily, I logged on to Instagram the moment when they posted this on their page, so I was able to order for a block. So there are like 2 pastry blocks in this bag. So I'm also looking forward to making some pastries, maybe chicken pot pie with this puff pastry. So I'm very excited about this one as well. So guys, for the homemade ricotta cheese, I'll leave the full recipe and the video linked in the description. So I'm just adding my milk and cream into my pot and set that on a low heat. Add salt into the milk and bring the milk up to temperature, and then add your lemon juice or white vinegar. Once the curd begins to form, you remove it from the heat and then pour the milk into your cheesecloth or cheese bag and just separate the cheese from the whey. So I actually placed my pot on top of the cheese bag so that the cheese would drain off really fast. So after a few minutes it drained off, and I just removed the cheese into another bowl. For dinner, I made this really delicious 4-cheese creamy pasta. So into another bowl, I added my homemade ricotta cheese, some cream cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and some Parmesan cheese. Seasoned it a little bit and mixed it up. Then into my pan, I sauteed my onions and garlic in some oil. I normally would add habanero pepper, but I didn't have, so I just added my milk, and then I seasoned the milk with some cayenne pepper and chicken seasoning, and then I added my shrimps. I also added some fresh thyme before I added the cooked pasta. Add the cheese mixture onto the pasta and then mix. If it's too thick, then you can add some of your pasta water and then just mix together and just simmer for a few minutes, and it's ready to enjoy. My husband really enjoyed this pasta, and I also enjoyed it. It was really delicious. So that will be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video and hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.